G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of my time at Sandrock. Hope you guys are doing well. My goodness, in the previous episode, so much stuff happened. We confronted the water embezzling gang, which consisted of Miguel, Yan, and Pen. And it turns out that they were all working for the Duvos Empire. I'm not entirely sure if Yan is actually from Duvos Empire. I think maybe Yan's probably just in it for himself, but most certainly Pen and Miguel were essentially from Duvos. Well, they are from Duvos, rather. It's not like they're dead or anything like that. They're just in jail. So now we actually don't have anything going on at all, and if I check the map, there's nothing to be done on the map either. So my assumption at this point is that we're free to do what we want to do for the rest of the day, and perhaps maybe the story will continue when we wake up tomorrow morning. So yeah, we're gonna fully utilize all of this time to try and get a whole bunch of stuff done. So let's get to it. I think I should grow some more mushrooms in this one. Always good to have some spare mushrooms lying about for the people crazy about stuffed mushrooms. I'm looking at Ernest. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff for us to do here at the workshop, including maybe upgrading all of our machines. There are a few machines that we've already upgraded, but I think we can afford to start upgrading other things. There is one commission, though, that we need to complete. It looks like we've got all the materials for it, so let's actually make these things. So we need 2, but I think we need a few more to actually do some upgrades. So let's just take a look. Not here. Maybe this one? No. Perhaps maybe it's the furnaces that require those magnesium chromium furnace cores. Let's make a few more in that case. So we can always do 4 more. And that way we should be able to get these furnaces upgraded as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I think we should have everything we need for both machines. So there's one. Okay, actually changes color ever so slightly. But I think it has stopped some of the work that was going on in it, so we're gonna have to just restart all of that. That's fine. All good. Ooh, we can make some magnets now? We need nickel ore and iron ore for that. White copper. Interesting. Do we want to rush into making some of these things right now? I suppose maybe it won't hurt to get started on some of these things. And I'll do it in this machine. I wonder if we can queue 3 things in this one. Let's give it a try. Yeah, okay, no. Looks like it's just limited to queuing a couple of things only. And that's fine. I mean, if we're really, really desperate, we could make like a 3rd furnace, but I don't think that's really required. So what did we put in? Steel bars. So I think maybe we go in with more magnesium chromium brick. So I have a feeling these magnesium chromium furnace cores are going to be required for not only commissions, but also ingredients for other commissions as well. Anyway, we've got the commission ready for Heidi. Let's just see if we can go and see her very quickly. And it is, what, 5 o'clock? So I'm thinking perhaps we want to kill a little bit of time by going to Eufaula Salvage Abandoned Ruins. And there is a specific thing that I'm looking for in there. And that is the camera lens that we have still not found yet. And I have a feeling most players would have found that by now and unlocked the ability to actually take pictures. So I sort of want to get that done. It does mean, though, we need to sort of pick the right level to go into so that we can actually find the lens. So let's go and do that. Maybe on the way in, we can just break down a whole bunch of scrap, because I think the scrap is still available for the day. I can't recall if we've broken down the scrap yet. I think the commotion pretty much started immediately in the morning, right? So we've been pretty busy with the whole Haru getting captured and Logan revealing himself, and then I guess the whole town outing Miguel and Pen. So we did finally get to fight Pen, but it wasn't really a one-on-one fight, was it? It wasn't exactly the fairest fight. So one of these days, perhaps maybe we're gonna have to fight him on our own, and that might be a little bit more of a challenge. Nothing that we can't handle, though, I reckon. Brilliant. Okay, good. I think we're done. We don't need the other types of scrap, I don't think. So let's head down and let's see if we can find the right level to find those lenses. And we might try and focus on trying to find those lenses. Actually, no, this is not the right spot. And we made the same mistake as before. I think it's actually the hazardous ruins that we need to go to. So I'm gonna quickly get Red to join us here. We'll ride and we'll try to get to the abandoned ruins pretty quickly. And yeah, I think maybe we could do... I can't remember how much time passes when we go into one section of the breach. But I think it's going to tell us as soon as we decide on which area to go to. Actually, I don't see the lenses here at all. That's strange. Alright, let's not jump ahead of ourselves here, and let's actually check at the museum to see where we can actually find those pieces, because I don't really want to be wasting our time doing something that we don't need to do. Hopefully the museum is still open. Ah, darn, okay. We just missed it. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to kill time a different way. I don't think I want to go out to Eufaula or anything like that, because it is very, very late. So I'm just sort of thinking whether or not there's anything else we can do around here. Perhaps maybe gathering up some meat. Maybe kicking the trees. That sort of stuff. I guess we don't have to. We could just sleep. But, I don't know. I like to utilize as much time as we have for the day. Alright. Let's swing around this way. Got some juicy yak molds there. Let's get them. Someone was saying, don't let Elsie, or don't let Elsie, like, catch you killing off these yak molds. She'll probably be a little bit annoyed. It's gotta be done. Gotta get our meat from somewhere. Yeah, these guys are really soft, like butter now. With these daggers. Yeah, they really don't stand a chance, do they? Alright, and maybe kick this tree, and we can gather up a few bits of scrap out here, I think. That's probably not a bad idea. Only just a little bit more time left before we have to go to bed. Maybe bloodstones. Bloodstones might not be a bad idea either. Alright, it is getting pretty late. Just want to work our way closer to our house. Okay. Looks like there is a lot of farming to be done. I'm just gonna do that. And do we have time here? Maybe not. Let's do that tomorrow. Provided we have time tomorrow. Whoa, Red. Settle down. Alright. Definitely looks like we're gonna have to go out to the Civil Corps. Oh yes, and we've got a few masterpieces to try and hang. So we're gonna have to find a home for these things. Let's just maybe put one here. Yeah, that looks good. And one more. The amount of cat things that we've got around here, it would probably mistake our place as being, well, actually, I thought that was a cat. It's actually an owl, but I was gonna say people could misconstrue us as being some kind of crazy cat person. But, you know, if we do get, like, Nemo or Banjo, that could actually be true. Something from Mian. Dear Blue, hey, what a time to be alive. I guess with no one around to run the Commerce Guild, it's on us to make sure any commissions get done here for the next little while. You've done so much lately, don't worry, I'll handle all the boring stuff till we get a replacement. Oh, one thing, if you get time, could you take a look at the Peach statue? It seems a bit shot. I think you'll need some limestone bricks, granite slab, and magnesium aluminium alloy to fix it. If not, forget about it, I'll take care of it in a couple of days if you can't. Alright, I'm guessing this one's probably a timed thing, so we'll get to that. Blue. No one could have known that Duvos would infiltrate Sandrock. We are going to have an emergency meeting where Grace and Logan will discuss the issues with the Civil Corps and come up with a plan of action. Please come to the Civil Corps if you have time, we would value your input. Okay, right, this is what she mentioned in the previous episode. I was sort of trying to look for this event in the City Hall, but I guess it wasn't available until today. Our stuff from the Civil Corps, which means we need to go back and reset the commission. Blue, you climbed a cliff with your bare hands? Climbing trees when we were young really paid off, eh? Okay, to relationship with Nia. Because we're building relationship with Nia, I assume she is actually going to show up again at some point. Again, that's a big assumption on my part. Right, a lot of people wanting to hang out, but I don't really think we've got time for that. Let's do what we need to do over here. And I think it's about time that we pet some of our animals, because it's been a while since we've done that. It's been a while since we've cleaned up their poos as well. Let's get to it. Doodles. I think we've only just checked on their food recently though, so probably don't need to go crazy on that. Let's put the vacuum cleaner back, just in case. Ah yes, our farm definitely needs tending to. I think I'm gonna do more jute cantaloupe, because we need all of the jute for all the canvas that we keep needing to make. But recently I feel like the canvas requests have died down. So here's hoping we might not need too much of it. Switch to sand rice. I think we'll do something like that. Alright, I think the farm is looking good. Top that off. And let's see, machines are still going, which is nice. I know I do need to upgrade a few other machines. I might not worry about it just yet. Let's drop stuff into storage here. And yeah, let's take a look at what needs to be done. So, Peachy Keen. It doesn't say that there's a time limit, but the letter did say something about it being all done in a couple of days if we don't get to it. So, we need limestone bricks. So, can't remember where we get that from. Let me just take a look. Industrial furnaces. Okay, we do have the industrial furnaces. So, why don't we cancel that, and we'll do the limestone bricks. We'll make a few extras, actually. And, yeah, magnesium aluminium alloy. Apparently we've already got some. And quite a lot of it, too. So, no need to worry on that front. Let's maybe just restart. Yeah, magnesium chromium brick. Okay. Cool. So we should check back a little bit later for the limestone bricks. We need 10 of them actually, so we might have to wait a while. And in the meantime, I think we can head to the civil core. Actually, let's check the map. Okay, there's actually a few things going on all at the same time here. Don't know what's going on at the construction junction. It must be some kind of a side quest though. And as soon as we drop into the civil core, something else is going to happen. So perhaps maybe that interrogation that Grace mentioned yesterday. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey. Psst. Hey, newbie. Over here. Hey, it's me, your old buddy, Yan. Seems there's been a little mix-up. See, they messed around and arrested the wrong person, and, well, you're a busy newbie. I'm not gonna bog you down with all the details. Could you see those keys over there? Could you bring them to me? I'll give you a promotion. Can you even hear yourself? Utterly pathetic. Blue has the wits to see through any such ruse and the integrity not to be bought by the likes of you. Indeed, a worthy opponent. Are you two half-wits blind? Newbie here couldn't put their shoes on straight without guidance from me, their glorious leader. Now, come on, newbie. Help your bestest buddy Yan, won't you? Will ya? Old buddy, old pal. Give me the keys. Think of what all I'd done for you. Give me the keys. You were the worst boss ever. Can you please just admit you did wrong? Come on, newbie. We both know I'm not too big to admit when I've made a mistake. Okay, just for you, if I just left 10 minutes earlier, I wouldn't have gotten caught. Now, please, if you please, the keys, please. Sure, let me just grab them for you, pal. I don't know. I don't know about that. Does that mean that I would actually let them out? I'm just gonna leave. I want nothing to do with it. I do need those commissions set though, so yes, I need to come back here. Do we want to keep going with desert monsters? I think maybe one batch of desert monsters and then I'll do a batch of the microchips. Okay, that looks good to me. Oh, okay, we might as well have a chat. Whew, Civil Core is looking not so great right now. Well, except for you. Us other guys let a lot fly under the radar for far too long. Oh, you're a deputy now, for sure. If you want to be, heck, you can even be sheriff too.
Catch you later.
I mean, that's kind of fair. We've done most of the work. Done most of the investigating, pretty much done almost everything here in town, to be honest. Alright, so they do want us at the city hall to discuss what's happening next, but I actually want to swing by Construction Junction first. See what's going on there.
Howdy.
Oh, hey Blue. With everything that's been going on lately, I'm taking over teaching duty again. That's great. They need a good influence now. That's what I was thinking. So, Jazz, where did you leave off with Miguel last time? We were talking about the history of starbees and how divergent evolution was accelerated by the chemicals and bioleaks left behind after the day of the calamity. I remember that were the lesson he let us draw. Oh man, this is a little bit difficult for me because of, I think this is like supposed to be like inflections and accents and stuff like that. I remember that where the lesson he let us draw, right? He said, you can try and hypothesize what other creatures could have looked like. Do another one. Now, Andy, how are you ever going to learn with your finger up your nose? Hey! Oh yeah, accelerated divergent evolution. Right, that old corker. What else was he teaching you? He said I was real good at math, but he can get kind of boring. Math, science, literature, really? Did he talk to you about the free cities at all? Huh? I mean, did he teach you anything about the history of the free cities, or about how the free cities operate? No, he always said he should teach us about how the world works, that we need to learn for ourselves. I thought it was kind of silly. How am I supposed to learn myself if no one will teach me? So he didn't say anything. I tried asking about it, honest, but he kept saying no. Yeah, I kept trying to get it out of him, but he ain't budged. That's interesting. Go figure. What's sub-animal messages? Duh, it's like what Elsie does, talking to animals and junk. Yeah, let's go with that. Well, I think we'd better get started anyway. We'll have a history lesson today then. Right, so I guess Jasmine and Andy used to be taught by Miguel, and I guess there was a lot of questionable teachings that he imparted to them. So Heidi's got the pleasant task of undoing all of that, maybe. She's got like a whole bunch of sand and rocks and stuff in her home. I mean, it kind of looks fancy, but a little bit out of place as well. Just looking around a little bit. Can't seem to investigate a lot of stuff though. This is where all the designs come from. What was that? Is there something that we could interact here? No. Alright, let's go. Okay, with that, I think we should check in with the City Hall, see what's going on, and I guess that will progress our main story a little bit.
There you are. We were just listening to Grace and Logan. I'm still trying to process everything.
Quite the adventure you've had, huh?
Things really escalated quickly.
They did. One day, I'm taking a look at diagrams for the tunnel. Next thing I know, our town's a 9 a.m. war zone.
They handled themselves very well. I wish I'd gotten into contact with you sooner.
Right. Might I interject with a bit of questioning? So, you're with Alliance Central Intelligence?
Yep, they sent me in after we intercepted some telegraph activity from here to Duvos that kicked this whole thing off.
And Logan knew about this as well? How did that happen?
Duvos. The last thing my pa ever said to me.
In any case, Trudy, as you mentioned, the first thing you wanted to do is contact the Alliance. Totally get that. Understandable. But how about instead not doing that?
I beg your pardon?
We really got the drop on this operation. Duvos has no idea 2 of their plants just got made. You sending a telegram to the council will tip them off.
So, you've got a window.
I've got 5 windows.
Before they know we've got their boys, might be able to get in touch with Duvos. See how deep this thing really goes.
Bingo! They have been sending encoded telegrams from Sandrock to Duvos all this time under the name Tiger. All we need is for the Duvos criminals to tell us how they're getting orders, and we'll act as Tiger to make contact with their HQ. Might become the biggest intel triumph since the last war.
Don't reckon they'll freely hand over such information.
Justice, as you yourself may recall, I can be quite persuasive.
You did. Convinced me to start letting you into the ruins.
She also convinced me to, well, y'all already know.
She convinced me that her omelets are actually good.
Hey!
She convinced me to do all kinds of stuff.
Impressive track record, Grace. Well, go ahead then. I trust your judgment.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Right. And don't worry about security. I've already contacted HQ and got a crew coming in to take the criminals off your hands. We'll keep a close eye on them until then, right, Justice?
I'm not letting them out of my sight.
Good. As of late, I've really become quite the fan of your work. Would you mind joining me as I pay our Devosian friends a visit tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll try to help.
Excellent.
So, what are you gonna do, Logan? You, still broke some laws back there, even for a good reason.
Well, I'm gonna head back to my place till you're ready to charge me, Sheriff. I don't think I want to face the citizens until I face the consequences.
Actually, Logan, I was hoping you could stay for a moment.
Yeah, Trudes, let's catch up.
So, your paw...
I mean, why doesn't he, like, just take off his mask, though?
It's been tough.
Are you okay? Sad? Angry?
Nothing is gonna bring him back. This is the next best thing.
Can we do anything for you?
I'll be okay, Trudes.
I'm sorry. We didn't believe you.
The worst is behind us.
I'm sure your father is very proud of you.
One day at a time.
Alright, that's it.
So long, partner.
Alright, so we need to wait until tomorrow. And apparently what's happening is we're going to be dealing with the prisoners, so not entirely sure what we're doing with them just yet, but yeah, I guess we can wait until tomorrow. We do have to wait until we've got some of those limestone bricks as well to complete some commissions. So, or actually no, not complete commissions. We want to repair the peach statue, so yeah, we've got to obviously do that sooner rather than later, obviously, because with Mia at the helm, there's no guarantee how long certain commissions will be available for. She might as well just like start doing some of the stuff herself. You know how she is. Anyway, let's head back to the workshop. We'll see how all of the machines are faring. Actually, let's just check once more on the map to see anything. To see if there's anything that we haven't looked at. Anything that we might have missed. Right. Things are looking good. I do want to head to the museum. We'll do that in a second. Wow, okay, the limestone bricks, it could actually take all day today to wait for those. So that's kind of crazy. So yeah, maybe there's no point in us sort of hanging around to wait for that. Let's head to the museum in that case. And let's just quickly check on how to get those lenses for the camera. Surely when we went there last time, I saw that it was in Eufaula Salvage Abandoned Ruins that we could find the camera piece. But perhaps maybe I misunderstood. Alright, where is that camera? Eufaula Salvage Abandoned Ruins, or the Breach Hazardous Ruins. But why doesn't this show up in the list of things that we might be able to find if we go down there? Hattori?
Hey there! Catch you later.
I still haven't really completed anyone's desire requests up until this point. And that always seems to be something that is quite difficult to do. I never know where to get the items that these people want. But yeah, considering that we are free for the entire day, I'm gonna try and make this camera thing happen. So let's do it. Alright, and I will gather up the same materials that we gathered up last time. May as well. We got a pet management chip out of that one. Again, another mechanic that we're yet to really dabble in, those pets. I haven't actually given any of the animals any additional, like, dog food or salted fish. I should do that. Okay, let's check the list once more. Maybe I've just glanced through some of this and maybe I completely missed what we were supposed to find. Yeah, definitely not in the list here. Not there. Not here either. Nope. I don't see it anywhere, but perhaps maybe it can be available anywhere? Can we upgrade our device? Scanner CPU. Apparently we're already at max level. Oh, actually, different parts can be upgraded. So analysis chip. We need some processors for that. Advanced analysis chip. Analyze objects quicker. Yeah, sure. And the jetpack, gas core, and the jet engine. We need another gravity motor from the mole cave ruins. So that'll be easy. Okay, what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm going to just reset, and then I'm gonna enter from the very first layer. And we're just gonna scan around and see if we can find the camera piece that we're looking for, because, yeah, it's ridiculous that we still don't have the camera until now. So, try and find what we're looking for. There's a mysterious room here. I don't recall seeing a mysterious room before. So the worst case scenario, though, is maybe we could steal back the camera that we donated to the museum. Because I think we did donate a camera at some point. Old parts. A bull piece. That's... nah. I'm just gonna try and make my way through the area simply to scan all the relics. I don't know if it's worthwhile getting the basic toolbox and whether or not we could get like the camera piece from there, but I don't think so. So I'm just gonna leave those behind as well. I feel like the abandoned ruins look a little bit different though than I remember it to be. I feel like maybe the game has been through a few new updates that might have changed the layout of some of these abandoned ruins. Possibly. Either that or I just haven't been here for so long that it feels like that. So if we don't find the camera piece while we're down here, I'm gonna have to sort of decide how to try and pursue it next. Perhaps maybe going into the hazardous ruins is maybe the other option, you know? So I'll try to run through the hazardous ruins a few times or something. See if we can get lucky with finding the lens piece that way. Also, I'm not entirely sure if I'm searching for it the right way. I'm sort of assuming that it's going to appear as, you know, an item that you could scan. But who knows? Perhaps maybe it's just something that you would get randomly from digging around the soil. Maybe. I mean, the thing is, we did check the museum, try and make sure that we're sort of going the right way or going to the right area to try and find it, so yeah, I don't know. And I think it's also getting pretty late here. I'm gonna have to leave very soon. Still no luck. Okay, the way out is down there, but we are sort of running out of time here, so I think we're gonna leave right now. And we're gonna have to continue our search. It's not looking good though, so I might maybe switch up and go to the hazardous ruins instead. See if we have some luck there. Though perhaps maybe we don't need to look into it right away, because I assume stuff's gonna start happening tomorrow, so ooh, we've got some farming to do. I guess we don't really have time to look after it right now. Alright. Apparently there's a sandstorm going on at the moment, so let's just raise the walls here. We do need to go to the Civil Corps. Before we do that though, let's just pick up all of the stuff. Considering there is the sandstorm, I am going to repair the Peach statue tomorrow. so we won't worry about it today. Let's just take a look at the rest of the farm here. We do want to just get some more crops in. Alright, looking good. I think things are looking good for the animals, so probably don't need to worry about them right now. Let's drop stuff in here. Got a few extra materials. And these basic toolboxes. Again, I'm not sure if we could potentially get camera pieces from here. Maybe, maybe not. Oh yes, we do need our sand hat. So let's get that on. Why are we still moving around like we are not wearing it though? Am I doing something wrong here? Protect you from the sand? Yep. Does it have to be in here? Apparently. Dear Blue, that's the spirit. You've really become such a professional in your relatively short stay in Sandrock. You've met a lot of obstacles along the way, but you always come out on top in the end. I've actually been thinking of doing a bit of traveling. We've wanted to visit you and do a little tour of the Free Cities, but the easiest place to go from Sandrock has been Atara for all these years, and your pa doesn't want to go there. He thinks they're all too stuck up. Everyone was nice to me when I traveled to Atara, but I guess I guess one bad experience can sour a place for someone. Oh well, Portia, here we come. Then we can take a boat to Vega 5. Should be great if we can just get some time off here. Which could be tricky. Let's just hope for the best. Right. Let's grab all of that. We'll stash stuff later. Righto, so it's time to go to the Civil Corps and see what's going on there. Actually, I should be picking up some commissions. Forgot about the commissions. I was fully expecting Mian to sort of be sitting here at the desk looking after all of Yan's work while he's out of commission. Commerce Guild Guide. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here, which I am not really keen on reading. More magnesium chromium furnace cores for 3,000 golds. That's pretty good. Steel daggers should be easy enough to do. Switchboards. Let's do this, the steel daggers and the switchboards. We'll do one general commission as well. Rhino horn cactuses. Yep. Looks good. Let me just put that in that slot. Nemo. Let's give him his dog food for the day. Very good. And a quick chat. And we're done. I don't see the cats anywhere.
Greetings! Ready to step into the tiger's den, as it were?
Alright, let's do it.
Good. Alright, let me just get you up to speed on the game plan. I've been going over their files, and I think the trick is going to be a classic prisoner's dilemma situation. We'll put them apart, interrogate them separately, then cross-check info to poke holes in their stories. Our best bet is to start with Penn. All brawn, no brains. When we go after Miguel, we're going to need more ammunition. Facts, evidence, all that. Penn might give us something we can work with. Speaking of which, what are we working with already? There's Mason's confession, those burnt letters, all the pictures we took, and Miguel's self-incrimination during the confrontation. And through it all, let's keep our cards close to our chest. Try not to let them know what we're really after. Keep them guessing and all that. All right, ready?
All right, let's do it. So, good cop, bad cop then?
Skinny! Surprising to see you here. Then again, you are the do-it-all around here. Ah, and you brought the fry cook. Splendid. So my complaints about the food have been heard.
I'm asking questions for the Civil Corps.
I see. That's right, you're part of the Civil Corps now. I keep on forgetting. I'm sure you have many questions.
No omelets today, I'm afraid. I'll just be here writing down your conversation. I have been chosen for my pencil speed, forged in the fires of taking lots of orders.
Wow.
Yes,
cool.
she's actually
Imagine
still in
that being something
disguise.
you can actually pride yourself on.
Yeah.
All right then, Skinny and company. I am intrigued. Ask away.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that they still don't know her true identity, working for the CIA, quote unquote. How long have you been a Duvos spy?
Right, sure, sorry. I hate to be unhelpful, but... Skinny, is this your first time interrogating someone? It's okay, you can tell me.
I've cracked criminal masterminds.
Right. I mean, nice try. I've kind of been around for your entire journey, and sure, maybe I don't pay the best attention to what you or really anyone else does in this town, but I think I'd remember someone busting a criminal mastermind. Since you are always my favorite, I can offer a bit of advice. Normally, the trick to getting someone to talk is through excruciating violence. But since it's me we're talking about, better go for a bribe.
Bribe, huh? All right, I'll bite. What'll it take for you to talk?
Rooster wings, extra crispy. 10 buckets a day, and don't be stingy with that sea cyan sauce. You know the one, the red kind with not too many calories, but it's sweet with just a little bit of tang. Utterly perfect for dipping.
Really? You'll betray your comrades for chicken wings?
I would sooner betray any empire than betray my own physique. The window for my daily gains is closing. I need protein now. This paltry rabbit food you corpsmen attempt to pass off as cuisine.
Would you not negotiate with Duvos fried terrorists? Yeah, okay. So 10 wings a day or whatever. I don't know about the Cisayan dips though, because getting the peppers and the chilies can be a little bit hard. But why not? Let's give it a try.
Good, but wait a sec. What evidence is there that I have anything to do with Duvos? Maybe I'm just a regular and extra attractive mercenary.
Well, let's show him.
Ooh, okay, I'm not sure what's the best here. So Grace's photos will show Miguel and Penn together, but that doesn't really mean anything, right? The burnt letters... I don't know, I can't remember what the burnt letters contained. And then Mason's confession. That just talks about the machine, but it doesn't incriminate Penn. Let's go with the photos.
Oh, come on! That could be any ridiculously good-looking, muscular hunk of a man. Who says it's me? Okay, fine, I was there, but it's just a picture. Could mean anything.
Well, we heard Miguel call you a knight.
Sorry, never mentioned that before. Did I just hurt your feelings? Knight, protector, enforcer, Big Daddy Love Sponge. I go by many names.
All right, well, how about when you and Miguel both told each other for the Empire?
Oh yeah, well, I could have selected that one.
Yeah, you heard that, huh? Dang, Skinny, you super stealth snuck into our totally secret sanctuary? That's pretty sweet. Okay, so yeah, just don't forget our deal.
How about this? You talk and I'll go make your stupid chicken wings right after this.
All right, fine. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth! But here it is anyway. Miguel totally brainwashed me. Yeah, that's it. He told me, Duvos rules and stuff, and I was in a bind. I have multiple obligations. Do you have any idea how expensive the holidays are when you're shopping for 12 separate lovers who all think they're my one and only? Plus, with Sandrock failing, I had no choice. I needed the money from his schemes.
Okay. Firstly, I don't believe that he has like 12 separate lovers somewhere. Because, seriously? Penn, out of all people? Nah, I don't think so.
He said if I protect him, he'd give me a portion of his dirty money. Now that I think about it, say, do you think he could be some kind of high-level Duvos operative? Certainly seems like it. Not trying to do your job for you or anything, though. Yeah, well, anyway, that's all I know. Say, do I get anything for helping in your investigation? A reduced sentence? For pointing out the kingpin and all that? In addition to the previously agreed-upon chicken wings.
You...
Hey, we had a deal, didn't we? I scratch your back, you scratch mine? I'm so itchy.
He's not lying?
I think I get the idea.
Cool, so yeah, like I said, basically innocent. So, how do we wrap this up? I have to sign something or something?
Yeah?
First, the chicken.
Right. I can get you the first bucket now.
Okay.
Right here on the dotted line.
So I was thinking that we would have to make the chicken wings for him, but actually, maybe not.
Whammy! All right. Looks like we're done here. Do let me know when you're ready for me to rejoin society. Hey, this wasn't all some big scam to get my autograph, right? I kid.
Guy's more slippery than I would have given him credit for.
You're really going to cook him all that chicken?
I'm not too worried about it. It's just, he basically said things we already know. It all seems a little too easy. Very unlikely that he's telling us everything. Let's cross-check some of what we talked about with Penn when we talked to Miguel. I'll have the Civil Corps bring him here.
Greetings. Have you brought me here for a private sermon?
Not exactly. Sleep well?
Indeed I have. For I can call anywhere under the light my home sweet home. As for the rather cramped compartments, well, suffering is said to make the spirit stronger.
Injured a colleague. Tried to have us all killed. No signs of remorse. Yikes.
Here to ask some questions for the Civil Corps.
And I'll be keeping a record of the conversation. Just think of me as a fly on the wall. One uncharacteristically unafraid of spiders.
Yes, I have surmised your purpose. Very well. Allow me to put the rumors to rest. No, I am not some Duvos agent. I collaborated with them, and that is all. It is no secret that I admire the Duvosian doctrine, their boldness and order. But this is no crime. Attempted murder against Logan? Sure. Conspiracy against Sandrock? Guilty as charged. But a spy? No. My actions were my own.
Why hide water?
There are many ways to skin a cat. Many ways to fell an empire. I chose to do my part in helping Sandrock reach its natural end. To assist in the inevitable takeover. The weaker the alliance, the less blood will be shed on the battlefield. Truly, my intentions were pure. I want to see a united human race. This is what the light intended me to do.
Even though it drove you to commit treason against the very people you swore to look after?
I am but a humble servant of the light. Once upon a time, the light was almost snuffed out by darkness due to human bickering and division. The effects are still reverberating today. I will never allow that again. Are we done here? Though I'd love to stay, I'm afraid there's no more tale left to tell.
Show him the evidence that we have gathered.
Let's do the burnt letters.
What of it?
Can you explain what they are?
That's how I communicated with Duvos. Isn't this obvious? An associate would come into town and hand-deliver the communication. But I haven't communicated with them since the plan was set in motion many years ago.
That is not a lie. That can't be right. You sent the telegrams to Duvos about the water tower recently.
No, I didn't. I see. If you're trying to fish for more information, there's no point, since I have nothing to hide.
That is also not a lie.
Caught in the act. Seems our days were always numbered. Well done, then. Very well executed. You managed to evade my observant eye and the one of that bumbling so-called knight.
Yeah, let's talk about Mason's confession.
Look familiar?
Mason hid this somewhere? No matter. Then I'll wish that he gets the penance he seems to have yearned for.
Mason mentions you and Yen in the letter, but nothing about Pen. Why might that be?
Pan wasn't involved at the time of construction. That should have been obvious. I hired perhaps the most easily corruptible Commerce Guild leader ever to exist. This is a secret to no one.
Didn't you say there were some Duvos telegrams intercepted and decoded by the Alliance right before the water tower incident?
The water tower is ready.
I'm impressed. You guys are certainly going to the extreme to try to get me to open up. But like I told you, I have nothing to hide. My plan doesn't even involve the water tower. Plus, they knew that we're successful in our plan a long time ago.
We didn't make this up.
So you're saying what? Somebody from Duvos sent telegrams that could blow my entire operation. Just what? Unless...
You really didn't know?
Did Duvos just abandon you?
No. My Duvos contacts were always upfront with their intentions for the human race. I can't imagine them betraying me or the cause.
What about Pen?
He's an agent from Duvos here to aid me.
Did he do it?
Why would he betray our plan? And where would he send telegrams? He doesn't have access to the telegraph in the city hall. It makes no sense.
Oh, this is a little bit obvious, isn't it? If we're trying to sort of keep our intentions hidden. I don't know which one's the best one. Are there any other traitors involved?
Penn, Gan, and I are the only ones currently involved. I would also add, I don't see myself betraying anyone. I'm saving lives.
Uh-huh, and who is Tiger?
I don't know who that is.
Oh boy. This means...
Penn is Tiger?
Maybe. We'll have to ask him again. But we'll also need to find the telegraph machine that's still out there. If Miguel doesn't know, it means there might be another Duvos plot out there using the water plan as a diversion. But Penn would know, wouldn't he? He was there to intercept Logan at the water tower right after the telegram pointed out that exact location. In retrospect, it was a trap.
I still find it hard to believe. What would Duvos or Penn gain from betraying my operation?
If you're the sacrificial lamb...
Okay, so the plot thickens.
I will get to the bottom of this.
That'll be all. I find it quite unbelievable that Miguel really thought he was doing the right thing. As long as he can sleep at night, I guess. All right, let's get Penn back in here. See if he changes his tune based on what we know now. Hey there, partner. Long time no see.
Yes, you've brought me back for some reason.
Had a nice chat with your pal Miguel.
Oh, yeah? What'd he tell you?
Oh, I don't know. How about everything?
What? I thought that guy was like super devout. Duvos for life, blah, blah, blah. The end is nigh and all that.
We know about the telegraph station.
Right, yeah, okay. No idea what you're talking about. I've got nothing more to say. Time to lawyer up.
And that you set up a trap for Logan at the water tower with the telegram message.
La la la! Nope, not hearing this.
Plus, you tossed Miguel and his plan under the bus to hide a bigger plan.
Whoa, you're still talking, and I still have no idea.
What conspiracy is Duvos hiding out there?
I need my lawyer. And, do I still get the chicken wings?
No chicken for you.
There has never been a greater betrayal in Sandrock history.
All right, that's enough from you. Penn is dangerous. I couldn't tell if he's telling the truth or not, and I'm really good at that. We should assume he knows exactly what we're talking about and that there's a bigger conspiracy afoot. I'm not feeling well.
Hey, all. Just thought we'd check in. Just cleared all this evidence. You can take a look through it if you like.
This stuff was in their possession.
Sure, let's have at it. Let's see if we can find any clues to the whereabouts of the secret telegraph machine.
Oh, wow. Okay. This investigation's still going. Prisoner dilemma. Investigate the items. Guitar tab. Oh, okay. It's all here. Right. Well, let's just take a look at them one by one. A list of Sandrock residents. What could this be for? All sorts of detailed information about each member of town are documented here. It's a bit unnerving. I don't think we completely looked at that, but we'll come back to it. On this lonesome road of coal, no kind or common soul shines an emissary... What? A handwritten manuscript with essays titled Order, Stability, Unity, Tradition, and... Oh, okay. We're gonna have to pause the video for that, but...
Not an expert, but none of this stuff is the actual Church of the Light scripture. So, Miguel is making up his own content? That's bold. He really thinks he's got the chops to make changes to world-renowned scripture? It reads like fanfic. Okay, this is kind of a long shot. What if this stuff of his is actually working? I mean, some of those church folk are, let's say, impressionable. What if he's actually gotten through to some people and, like, brainwashed them?
Let's check on Burgess.
Fine idea. As the most impressionable of churchgoers, Burgess would be a fine litmus test to see whether or not Miguel's little fanfic has done any permanent damage.
Okay. Put that down. Check the next thing.
If I had to say one nice thing about Penn, I guess it'd be that he's very dedicated to his training. I don't think I could lift this, let alone carry it with me through the day.
Let me try. You begin to lift the dumbbell. It's heavy, as advertised. It seems your training has paid off. You're able to lift it above your head before gently placing it back on the table. There you go.
Whoa, look at you. I knew you were strong, but I never knew you were that strong.
Do you even lift, bro?
You'll have to fill me in on the official builder training regimen sometime. Maybe our ACI program is becoming outdated.
I wonder if that's because we've invested quite a few points into the combat tree and what the outcome might actually be, or if we just automatically get the pass on that regardless. All right, 1 out of 1 clue there, so nothing more to look at. Some handwritten letters from Penn's fans. They seem truly devoted and inspired by him, some showing something.
I'm just gonna say it. I've always thought it was weird anyone could ever be into Penn. I mean, sure, he's in good shape. But as soon as he opens his mouth, barf.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Wait a sec. I recognize this handwriting.
Similar to the burned letters?
That's right. They're the same. Yes, no doubt in my mind that Penn wrote these letters, which could mean any number of things. But it confirms that Penn was relaying messages to Miguel from the Duvo side even before he was sent here.
Okay, so that would definitely support the case that Penn is the Duvos agent. Right. Next. All I want for the day of Bright Sun is you, guitar tab, singer Luna, lyrics, something. Penn seems to like this song a lot. He even made notes on the side. Why would he care so much about the song or whatever? I can't read music. Maybe someone who could tell me more about this. Yep. Okay, something on the back.
Ugh, I'm so sick of this song. They play it everywhere for a week before the day of the Bright Sun in Atara. I love Luna, but the B-sides are really where she shines. Penn doesn't really play music, does he? Is he a fan? Kind of a long shot, but maybe someone who plays music could comment on the significance of this.
Nest. I can't remember seeing any nest there. Maybe we can ask someone in the Kugu band? Or Kugo band.
Yeah, they could tell you, I bet. Maybe once we've gone through everything here, we could ask him about it. Couldn't hurt.
A simple hand mirror, worn yet polished. As you see your reflection in crystal clear. Oh, goodness me. I definitely need to slow things down here. Stay humble. Okay. I wonder who owns this. Penn, perhaps?
Nothing to see here. Except ourselves. Anyway, if you'd given me 100 guesses as to what prized possession Penn would keep on his person at all times, I tell you, save your guesses. It's a mirror.
A high-quality steel pen, dark with a glossy sheen. The make of it is smooth, and some other kind of description.
Nice pen. I think everyone who finishes their residency in Medi gets one, plus a robe and a hat or something. I wonder, when did Miguel go astray? They certainly don't teach any Duvos doctrine in Medi, or else the Free Cities would have banned the church a long time ago.
And yeah, I guess the last thing really is the list. Couldn't really work out the last piece or the last clue here. Oh.
So Miguel was hoping to recruit others in town? As in, turn us to the dark side? Yikes. Well, if this is anything to go on, we're all there with X's except... Hey, you got special markings and stuff by your name. Looks like they really wanted to recruit you. I'm jealous. I just got a regular mark. Wait, no, there's a minus next to me and Ryan. They really put me in Ryan tier?
Okay. I'd never really join them, I don't think. It's nice to know I have options, but this could impact some of our relationship points here, so I might go with the first choice.
Hey, not saying you ever would, nor would I, just, it's a nice compliment in a weird way. They wanted you on their side.
That explains why we had that, quote-unquote, nice talk / chat over replanting, like, flowers and stuff for the church or for the temple with Miguel. All right.
Well, we have a few things here we can follow up on. I want to take some time to simulate their whole scheme in my head again, to see if we missed anything. So, can you go around town and talk to Cooper, Ernest, and Burgess? Let me know what you turn up.
All right, the investigation continues. This episode has been going on for a while now, guys, and I just thought, didn't really want to sort of end it there and decided to just do a little bit more of the interrogation and the investigation. But I think this is maybe a good place for a bit of a break. When we come back, we'll, I guess, come back and ask a few questions to Cooper, Burgess, and Ernest. And hopefully they can reveal a little bit more and give us a little bit more ammunition for the coming interrogations. Funnily enough, we haven't really spoken to Yan yet, so surely we can, work him pretty good considering his character, and he might actually spill the beans. But yeah, well, we'll see. Maybe he's sort of a super secret agent and he's potentially the mastermind all along. Who knows? But anyway, I am signing out here, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, definitely leave a like down below. Definitely helps the channel quite a bit. Aside from that, stay true, and I hope you guys look forward to the next one.